afternoon. We are going to talk to you about the origin of life. There are many theories about the origin of life, but there are two which are the best now. The first about the deity or a God who, create, who created everything for the beginning. He cloud in the earth. It look we 7 days to do it and the eighth break. But there is also another theory imposed by Charles Darwin. Organic beings that have lived on Earth could be descendants in some primordial way. That was what Darwin said, and thus began the theory of the evolution. The study of ancient rock fossils revealed that life probably began about 4 billion years ago, when the Earth was very young. When living began to originate spontaneously from inert matter, it was established that life could spontaneously generate from not-living matter. It was believed in the spontaneous generation of worms from water, rooting fruit, and meat. In the case of evolution, it is stated that the living organisms are related to a common ancestor from which they descend. This universal kinship of the species can be drawn of the tree of life, the truth of which is a scientific conclusion that exceeds any reasonable doubt.
According to the operating Hadron theory, life arose little by little from inorganic molecules. First, structural units such as amino acids were formed, and then they combined to give way to complex polymers. An entry in a notebook from 1837 in which Darwin explained that the intimate relationship of vital phenomena with chemistry, and it allowed to make spontaneous generation not impossible, put their research on the trail. In another famous letter sent in 1871 to his friend the English botanist and explorer Joseph D., Charles Darwin imagines a small hot pool where intermatter will organize itself into evolving matter, with the help of chemical components and energy source suitable. In other letters, the naturalists recognizing colleagues such as Alfred Russel Wallace or Ernest Haeckel that spontaneous generation was important for the coherence of the theory. However, at the same time, he admitted that science was not ready to address the question, and that he would not live long to see it resolved. And at the end of the day, there is no 100% exact answer about how life originated on Earth. Thank you for your attention.